I am a person who is sort of notorious for pulling all-nighters. I mean, you know, there are just some nights where I don't feel like sleeping, and there are some nights where I suddenly feel productive and I stay up a little longer. And there are some times where I'm asking myself important questions, like, why does milk taste like that? Or why is every chocolate ad sexual? But one day, and by one day I mean Wednesday, I thought to myself, you know, if I love staying up at this time of the night so much, why don't I just fucking live in it? So... Okay, so current time right now is 10:49. This is around the time where I would typically want to go to sleep, but obviously that's not the case for tonight. I'm gonna have to come up with some things to do with my day, or I guess my night. And so I have one activity on the list that I think I'm gonna do. This might be a little inappropriate. I don't really talk about this much because I don't really talk about my sexuality a lot on YouTube, but I play, like, a lot of Overwatch. So, to set myself up for success, I was going to mount my ass into the leather of this chair and win every single game of Overwatch that— I lost. Okay, so playing Overwatch took like 3 hours and now it's 2 a.m. Oopsies. I'm feeling pretty good right now, but that's because it's July 3rd and this happened like 2 weeks ago. How are you feeling, Pasco? It's dark, it's cold, I'm lonely, I really need a hug. I've still got another like 7-8 hours of this shit. You know, my first concern going into all this, I was all like, oh no, nobody's gonna be awake, I'm gonna be so lonely. Wrong. All of my friends are already essentially nocturnal, so that wasn't really a problem for me. Would you look at this piece of shit? This is Beck. All you need to know about him is that one time he went 3 days without sleeping, and just keep in mind, that's what he's willing to admit to me.
There's still time to get you help.
Don't touch me. Okay, so you're a person who pulls all-nighters quite extensively and often. What does that do to your body, do you know?
Nothing good. Let's try.
Okay. Since it was the first night, I was fucking exhausted, so I went and got an energy drink. My next plan was to go to the gym, so unfortunately it looked like my meetup with Beck was gonna be pretty short-lived, and me and Beck ended up talking for a while, so now it's 4 a.m. But, I guess I'm gonna go to the gym now. See, the best part of going to the gym at 4:12 a.m. is that, as far as I was aware, a small local gym should be completely empty. That's what I thought until literally 10 minutes later when 2 guys showed up. So I finished my workout, and at about 5:45, I saw my first crack of sunlight. Oh man, oh fuck, oh man, oh fuck, oh man, oh fuck. Now here's the thing about me going nocturnal. If I were to just check my watch, I can see that right now it is summer, and I can also see that right now it is Canada. And when you put those two things together, it means that the sun is setting at 10 p.m. and rising at 5 a.m. So really, I'm only like sort of nocturnal, considering the fact that I'm getting 7 hours of sunlight every day despite literally inversing my sleep schedule, which leads me to waking up to views like this. Rise and shine. For the second day of the challenge, literally nothing happened. I just edited a video and I dominated some more Overwatch. Fuck, I need a haircut. Currently the time is 7:30 p.m. I woke up about an hour ago, I took a shower, I made myself some breakfast. I don't know if kimchi fried rice is really a breakfast food, but plan for today, Alexa's coming over, we're gonna watch some shows, and then I'm gonna edit my video, probably go to the gym, and then, I don't know, we'll see from there. Day 3 I decided was going to be a day where I spend time with a lot of friends. So Alexa came over, we watched the new season of The Boys, and she decided to go home at about like 2 a.m. Alexa's going home now to sleep because, you know, it's nighttime. You go to sleep at night.
Caught me.
It must be nice.
Yeah, it is.
Fuck you. And then at 6 a.m. I decided to hang out with Beck again because that creature just, he doesn't sleep. Hey guys, we're out on our nighttime walk. Just before bed, we thought we'd go out on a little stroll. Look at the stars. Look how pretty they are.
I can see the Big Dipper.
We got some dinner at a breakfast place because it was the only place that was open. And on day 4, I started noticing things happening. Tonight is the first night where it's really starting to take a toll. Thinking maybe tonight or tomorrow night I just go on some impromptu road trip. I've been compelled to just take a walk in the woods. But you know, out there it's like dark and there are animals and sometimes men. To put it in a way that I would put it, when vision see light, tell body be awake. When vision no see light, tell body honk shoe honk shoe. Now, disruption to the cycle could increase the chance of some trivial things like cancer, heart diseases, type 2 diabetes, depression. So this is why I was feeling so gross, and also why I was eating at weird times and having mild mood swings. Now, remember when I said that one of my considerations was to go on some impromptu road trip? Well, that is exactly what I did for night 5. I heard that there was this town nearby that had like a massive rock in it, and along with that there were also... No, that's it. It's just a big rock. I took 7 hours out of my day just to go and see a big rock. Big Rock Trail! Big Rock Trail! The footage I got was dog shit considering it was pitch black outside, but that was also the reason why I was able to spot this little glowing light on top of the rock, which turned out to be people. I had no idea whether we were allowed on the top of the rock or not, but something about the big wooden fence surrounding the perimeter told me that maybe that wasn't the case. So I personally did not climb on top of the rock, but holy shit did I wish that I could, because the guys up there were awesome. How's the view from up there?
Beautiful, man.
If there was one thing you could say to the world right now, what would you say?
Saying they don't let me yourself because they definitely go out and explore the life. Life's beautiful, even though it can be depressing at some point. We're like 3 guys just standing on a rock. Yeah. Like,
Hell yeah.
I love you, Mom.
So, Mr. Ko, what are your parting words from the rock?
It was cool for the first 15 minutes.
That's a big rock. It's a big rock. It's a big rock. Very large rock. Big rock.
And then it was just a rock.
And then it was time to go home and go to sleep. I'm gonna be falling asleep to the sound of that thing.
The bird right now is saying, sex, sex, please, someone, God, please have sex with me, please, God, anyone who can hear me, please.
Alright, so looks like I woke up early enough to catch the sunset. Not gonna lie, gang, I'm not feeling great. I mean, I'm getting all the sleep that I need, but that's just because if I wake up early, then I just close my eyes and stay in bed until time's up. So like, I'm not actually getting all the sleep that I need. And as this challenge trudges further and further along, I'm just getting more and more tired. And I'm graduating on Wednesday. Oh, wait, what? I didn't mention that? Right, I guess I didn't say that I was going to be walking the stage the day I finish this challenge, meaning that I would have to pull an all-night, or I guess an all-dayer to walk the stage and pick up a piece of paper that I worked 12 years for. And now you might be thinking, Ko, isn't it kind of important that you get a good night's rest before a big event like this, because it's sort of a big milestone and you don't want to risk falling asleep and sleeping in and missing your graduation? And like, yeah, I should. But you know what? Sometimes in life there are things that are just more important than you. And sometimes the bit is just bigger than you are. And you know, sometimes you just don't check your calendar and you make a commitment to this stupid challenge for a YouTube video, and by the time you realize it's already too late because you've done this for 5 nights already. So anyways, let's get on to night number 6. Guess what I'm gonna go and get?
Cherries.
No. The correct answer was Denny's. I met up with Alexa and Tegan, we all got some Denny's, and then when I got home, I started reconsidering everything about my life. I thought to myself, like, what the hell am I doing, okay? Maybe it's time that I actually start taking some responsibility for myself. So I played some Overwatch to finish what I fucking started. And then I went to sleep, and then I woke up, and it was time to start the 7th and final night. I'm really glad that it's ending today. I feel like a couple more days of this and I don't know if I'd be able to handle it. Something about like the head, it's just like a gross, weird that was fucking lightning. That was lightning, okay. All I did this night, legitimately, I edited a YouTube video. And thankfully I finished the video. It's a video where I memorized 300 digits of pi. You should watch it. Please watch it. Please go and watch it. There it is. That's the final sunrise. And also, I'm graduating today. This is a lot to take in a couple ways. I then graduated at around 3 p.m. There's really nothing to say about that other than I made a funny face when I accepted my slip of paper. But you know what? Here's something interesting. Remember when I said that during night 2 I just did a bunch of editing and I played some Overwatch? I lied. The truth is I was sleeping. I slept all the way through that night and I woke up at 7 p.m. the next night.
Can I expose you?
Expose what?
The fact that you were doing this 2 days ago and then you messed up so badly that you just stayed awake.
So, funny story. I can't actually go to sleep just yet. I totally forgot that I made commitments. The aforementioned commitment was for a video on Nita's channel. He made 1,000 sandwiches. I told him that I would help out with it, but then I totally forgot about it, and then I started this challenge. So I had to stay up that day and pull an all-dayer because I have horrible time management skills. So the moral of the story is, me staying up at night had nothing to do with the fact that it was night. It just had to do with the fact that I am fundamentally incompetent and irresponsible. Anyways, that's all I had planned for you guys today, so get home safe and stay kind, everyone.